Now, Cosmina, put the intention to explore freely our subjects, invisibly to anything and anyone. All the information only subliminal parts will have access. And you will get all the information from the metaphysic, and will be completely detached by the collective consciousness. Whatever you perceive that is from the collective consciousness, you'll just observe and say that this is in the collective consciousness apart from the informational in metaphysic. Okay?
Okay.
I will count from 1 to 3. And on my third, you'll read the energetic information of the term Christmas. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, so it's basically a program related to so basically there is a chosen day from many religions. And so there is a chosen day for collecting energy, subliminal parts energy massively, and
Collective what? Day? Or
hmm?
no? You said collective? What collective?
Collecting, collecting.
Collecting. Okay.
Yes, it's a term programmed for. It has ties with multiple religions, and all of them share this uh, common period of time or common day.
So,
Where they manipulate people massively, mentally. Everyone is connecting to this source, to this program at the same time on that day. It's something scheduled.
okay. You said that it's connecting many religions. So
Yes.
the day of the 25th of December, okay.
Yes.
Which are the religions that are celebrating this day? Okay, can you
Okay, so besides
list it?
Christianity, I perceive also, I don't know how you call it in English, Jews religion. They
Hebrew?
have,
Hebrew, yeah.
yes, yes. I also perceive pagan religions because they got another kind of holiday on that date. I also perceive Satanist religion because they also got some kind of holiday on that day. So I
What is
perceive
the
many
special?
religions from many areas.
What's the special about that date?
I basically I see a program set in place since like ancient times, since the um let's say beginning of this cycle for humanity, because I see multiple times that humanity has been erased and it's been like a restart,
You
and this
said the
day is set
beginning.
in place since the since the beginning of this cycle.
How many cycles humanity went through?
Uh, uh,
A number?
am uitat cum se zice, la 2000.
2000 cycles?
2000, yes, I see 2000.
What
And I
cycle
see
are we now?
some tie with the moon. I see some tie with the moon, like there is a tie with the moon, but I see the moon not as how people who are, they, for example, having this kind of pagan practices or witchcraft or Satanism. It's not the way they perceive it. Like they perceive that they perceive the moon as an important part of their practices of like something main.
Observe what are these ties with the moon. What are those ties with the moon? What are creating? What they, yeah.
Okay, so the
What
moon
is
is
creating?
like a base, an extraterrestrial base coordinating the planet. It coordinates certain functions of the planet, certain things happening on the planet. It's like it's
Mm-hmm.
an
Is it the moon artificial or
yes, it's
is it
artificial, but people
100%
don't know
artificial?
that. 100%, yes,
Always the moon has been artificial
yes.
since the
Yes.
beginning of what?
I see the beginning of this cycle. It's
What
what I
cycle
perceive
are we
for
now?
sure.
What cycle are we now?
Hmm?
What cycle number are we now?
2000.
2000? How
Yes.
many years a cycle its early year takes to
Uh,
complete? Mhm.
I don't see an exactly number of
Mhm.
years set. Like it can be many thousands or even sute de sute de ani,
Hundreds? Mhm.
nu, sute de mii de
Hundreds of
eras or
thousands?
many eras or whatever. It all depends on how much the humanity evolves. Like if they reach a level of consciousness which seems threatening for the
Okay.
extraterrestrial coordinating controlling the planet, they take measures. So
Okay.
it's not a certain
Mhm.
period of years set.
And how are they taking measures?
By wiping off like a certain amount of people, like the majority, or they keep certain they keep a few, let's say, samples of humans, and they make modificări.
They modify? Mhm.
Yes, they modify their DNA or their structure, so they would be like they make modifications so humans wouldn't manage to reach that level of consciousness. They wouldn't manage to wake up.
Mhm.
They keep on
Okay.
making changes
Mhm.
regarding the human body
Yes.
structures when they feel threatened
Mhm.
by their evolution,
Mhm.
consciousness evolution.
Mhm. Cosmina, take a deep breath. Okay. Now, the next question. So we're in the beginning of this cycle, 2000, you're saying?
Yes.
Okay. When it started, so when the cycle 1999 ended.
Um, okay, so basically it really depends. Like, it's not something which happened on the entire planet. It's more like some cycles. So it began in certain areas, like in certain areas of the planet. Like I see some civilizations which
Mm-hmm.
got wiped out, but at the same time, I also see um, there's something related to. mm there's someone, like I see someone who's related to a certain religious story, but it's completely different what happened.
Okay. Tell me a year, a number.
Uh, I can't really explain the period of time, but like it's since
I'll count
since-
1, 2, 3, and the numbers will just show up on front. 1, 2, 3.
okay, so I see the number of three, seven, 5,
Mm-hmm.
7, 9.
7, 9.
Yeah, it's a number of, yeah, it's five numbers actually.
Okay.
Five. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm seeing some civilizations wiped out who reach a level of development of consciousness development. Like they ended up making their own tools. They ended up thinking for themselves and reached a consciousness level which was
Mm-hmm.
threatening for the said gods who
Is it on
were.
Earth, this
Yes,
civilization?
it's on Earth, and I see them wiped out at some point
Mm-hmm.
with their lands too, because I see some connections with the lands. They managed to take the power of their lands and their
What
own
is
bodies and
what is the
their own
name
mind.
of this? What is the name of this civilization?
Okay, so first name I went to Atlantida, but there was another kind of name at that time.
Mm-hmm.
It was different. Like I could say Atlantida the
Mm-hmm.
way people know nowadays, but back
Okay.
then it was something different. Like it
What
was
is
different
their
name,
what is
different.
the original name of that place or civilization? One, two, three.
Uh, I can't pronounce it because it's written in different kind of language and letters, and
Mm-hmm.
uh I don't know this language. Like it's
What is the
something
sound of
different.
that name?
Okay, it's something like something queer. I can't pronounce it. It's something different. Like I.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, disconnect from there. Cosmina, take a deep breath. How are you feeling?
I'm okay.
Good. Raise your
Mm,
frequencies to your ideal and optimal value. So we can go nice and smooth into this investigation, okay?
okay.
Good. Feeling better?
Mm.
Perfect. Okay. So the next question, what has in common? I think I asked you already, right? Why the 25th of December was chosen? I think I didn't ask you this question, right? Why specifically this 25th and not 24 or 26? What is about this day of December of 25?
Okay, so basically, I see this was the day when this cycle was created.
Mm-hmm.
Um, this was the day. It's more like a. It's also a holiday for the extraterrestrial. Let's say in a way, like it's an extremely important day because this was the day
Mm-hmm.
they connected the human minds, human
Consciousness, yeah,
they linked the
the
human
collective.
consciousness.
Okay.
Yes, they linked it at that time at
Mm-hmm.
like at the beginning
So,
they linked it completely to the moon. I see, to the moon, to their
mm-hmm.
base, like it's all linked completely. Like they it was like some happy day for them because they managed to link it completely and have total control at that time. They believe that their well, believe from my point of view, they believe that they got the total control of people because they had some issues. I see, like they had some struggles managing to control the humanity entirely
Mm-hmm.
before this cycle. And they believed back then that they got the complete control of everything and everyone. Like they could control everything as they pleased because they made some modifications in human DNA.
So it's I say is their holiday. What they have a little Jesus born too? The
No,
extraterrestrial?
no, no, no. It's something different for them. It's like a happy day for them because their experiment was successful.
Oh, okay. So you consider that is successful now as chosen as 25th of December?
Can you repeat, please?
Is it successful now too for them in the present, this day?
Uh, not
Successfully chosen?
exactly. It's they don't perceive it the same as back then, but it's still an important day because they have many, like plenty of human consciousness connected, still linked to this day.
Mm-hmm.
Like this day had many purposes, and one of them was this kind of celebration for
Okay,
them as well.
okay.
It has many purposes, and one of them is having linked to the human consciousness
Okay,
to
very
this.
well, Cosmina. We continue disconnect. What has in common 25th December, Christmas, yeah, and the winter solstice?
Mm, more like a new cycle. It's like a reset.
Mm-hmm.
A reset of.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. So it's basically, I don't know how to explain, like I'm seeing it. I see some battery, a
Mm-hmm.
battery of energy, like they are collecting during the year, during this cycle. It's a cycle of a year,
Okay.
and they are collecting massively energy. They are at that day on
Mm-hmm.
25. They are counting the amount of energy. They have their own measurement system, like they are counting the amount of energy they have been collecting,
Mm-hmm.
including on that day, and they are doing a reset, like they are a prelucra,
Mm-hmm.
a
They
prelucra.
fabricated kind of. They
Uh,
are
they are mm,
preparing.
taking that energy they have been collecting further for further
They
purposes. They are,
transforming kind
yeah,
of.
they
Let's
are.
say.
Know how to explain. More like they are, okay. They are counting. Let's say counting because they have their own measurement system, counting the amount of energy they have been collecting during the year. Then they are doing some kind
How
of
they
reset
measure
for
this? What kind of system they have to measure this?
some technology they got. It's
Mm-hmm.
I see some recipients, some I see some systems they are counting it with, and they are keeping track of the amount of energy they are collecting because I see they have certain targets for their own needs, for their own purposes, because they need certain amount of energy for certain purposes, including feeding themselves, but like many more purposes. And I see that day, it's also the day when they reset, like they are, let's say, emptying
Mm-hmm.
the sources, the where they are
Mm-hmm.
collecting the energy, and they are doing a reset for the next cycle, for the
They are
next
empty the
year.
buckets. Yeah.
Yes,
They
yes,
are
yes,
emptying the buckets.
yes, some sort, some sort,
Who are
yes.
these? This.
So I see on that day, they are collecting what's is how they consider it, like what's left to collect.
Which are they?
The archons. I see the archons, but
Oh,
I also see some other creatures, and that's related to paganism, Satanism. They are related to these other kinds of religions. Like there are the archons
mm-hmm.
related to the Christianity, Catholicism, and other religions. How do you call them on the right in English? On the right hand, right
Right
hand,
wing.
right wing, right hand, and on the left side, left hand, left whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I see another kind of extraterrestrials. Like I see many Horus Ra, many and some Anubis. I see another extraterrestrials there, like
Mm-hmm.
another ones. They are not Archons. They are something
Mm-hmm.
else.
So
Horus.
on December of 25th, they're celebrating the gifts of Christmas, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's
Uh,
more like a gift for them. Let's say.
yeah. Okay. Okay. Disconnect from there, Cosmina.
Okay.
Um, who invented Christmas? What is the subtle cause of inventing this?
Oh, what?
Who invented Christmas?
O-
What do you perceive about it?
Okay, so basically, at the beginning of this cycle,
Mm-hmm.
Um, I see there was some collaboration between some extraterrestrial, between this extraterrestrial of the left, the ones who are coordinating and controlling the left hand religions, and the ones who are controlling the right hand religions. Like there was some collaboration in the beginning, so they would modify the human DNA successfully for their own purposes because they were exploiting us, they were using us not only for collecting the energy but for multiple purposes, using us as some sort of slaves, and they were proclaiming themselves and as our gods, and there were many purposes. And I see at some point there were some conflicts between them. Some of them betrayed the others, and there was some, like they split in a way, like the collaboration wasn't the same. And I see also the religions, like they also split. So there are like even in physical there are two sides of the religions, like the left and the right hands.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Um, and what?
Okay. So yes. You see, you're getting lost in your answers. So okay, you focus.
Yeah,
Take a deep
there's a lot of
breath.
information
Yeah.
to
Take a deep breath,
keep up with.
and you're gonna receive the information. You're gonna make
Mhm.
it. It's gonna come very easy for you to
It's coming, but I have to
say it
keep the
simply.
chronological.
Okay. Okay. So, okay, this invention, you can say it's this Christmas holiday. It's an
Yeah, that's what I
invention.
was
Okay.
about to say. All of
Okay.
them were connected, like they all were connecting at the same time back when they were collaborating. Even if they split, they are all still connected to the same day. Same day. There's some
Why they don't choose like any other day of the year when it's warm or heat or
because
something like that?
mm, what comes to me is that that was the day chosen for the uh, for renewing the cycle of this
Hmm.
cycle of humans. I don't mean the other one I talked about.
Human cycle, you can say, the
Yes, the one
renewal.
when they reset the
Hmm.
when they wiped out the humans and
Hmm.
rem-
Okay.
did yeah
What is the subtle cause of this invention?
the what
The subtle cause. What is the
subtle
subtle, causa subtile,
subtle oh
subtle,
subtle cause
of this invention
the invention of the day or
of the Christmas?
the Christmas. Uh, okay, so basically, I also see some sacrifices made on that day. There are some sacrifices made, and I see uh also some contracts. Like there on that day, there are made some contracts between the humans and the extraterrestrials, the ones coordinating the religions and that day. In even I mean I see in paganism and in other religions like Christianity, Catholicism,
Mm-hmm.
Hebrew, and whatever. I see some sacrifices made on that day. Like they seem different for us humans in
Mm-hmm.
physical. Like I see some meal, meal
The baby
animals.
goat,
Yeah,
yeah.
baby
Mm-hmm.
goats, like little animals. Oh, little
Mm-hmm.
animals sacrificed.
Lamb, little lambs, I call it, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes, but I also see on the other side, on other religions, like they
Usually
still
this is happens on
sacrifice.
the Easter when they sacrifice the lambs, no?
Hmm?
When they sacrifice this on the Easter, usually they sacrifice the baby lambs.
Yeah, they usually do it on Easter, but I also see some practices on Christmas as well. Besides the
Hmm.
pigs and other
Why
kind of
pigs
things.
are chosen on Christmas to be sacrificed,
Um,
especially by, let's say, our Orthodox religion?
okay, so basically, I see pigs as there's a subliminal part in them, extremely naive, extremely innocent, more like they are made
Hmm.
to believe before reincarnation that they did something wrong and they're punished. Like as is lots of innocence, and they are more like punished being reincarnated in this kind of body. Like uh, there are some subliminal parts. They are
Hmm.
I see. Yeah, extremely naive. Like something
Hmm.
um,
Okay.
and I see like there's
Hmm.
a generation of massive energy the moment they are sacrificed. The ones who are like
Hmm.
put in this kind of life scenarios to end up
Hmm.
dying like this. There's massive energy through their suffering because they are not sacrificed just right away, just killed just like that. They are tortured by humans,
Hmm.
but they don't realize what they are doing. Like there's a lot of massive energy created and collected until they die, and then they are put in after that they are put in another kind of life scenarios, reincarnated in another kind of bodies or whatever purposes the extraterrestrials are giving them.
What happened to those humans that are sacrificing the pigs?
I also see that at that moment their energy, like some of their energy is also collected, but I see some weird mechanism here, like the amount of energy connected from them is not as massive as the one from the pig, but it's also, I don't know how to explain what I'm seeing. Like it's some sort of mechanism. Like the energy collected from them is more like like some sort of stimulation for the uh, moment where they are collecting the energy from this subliminal part inside the pig. I don't know if it makes sense.
Okay.
Some
Talking
sort
of.
of like they are help the extraterrestrial beings. They are helping themselves through the humans. Like they are doing the work through the humans
Is it the
who are
sacrificing of
killing,
those pigs?
sacrificing the
It's
pig,
kind of, let's say, paying their karma or something like that?
their karma. It's
The
more,
pig karma. You said they have subliminal parts, yeah? The pigs?
yeah, but
Do they have
no,
a
I don't.
subliminal part or they have?
They do have a subliminal part, but I don't perceive karma. It's more like the way they were tricked because they are extremely naive subliminal parts. They were tricked, like they were made to believe that they deserve to be punished. They deserve to suffer.
So these subliminal parts are collected to they have their own consciousness, they have their own individual consciousness.
Yes, yes, they do. And even as pigs has this kind of body, they are the pigs are the type to be joyful, to be full of, I don't know, full of energy, joyful, happy. Like they are some sort of positive. Uh, they have some sort of positive personality,
Are
even
they
if they are as
mhm.
pigs.
Are the pigs not collected to collective
And they are so
collective
innocent.
consciousness of
Hmm?
animals? Are the pigs collected to their collective consciousness of animals?
Can you repeat, please?
The pigs. You say
Yes,
they have subliminal parts. They have
yes,
individual subliminal parts as humans.
yes.
Yes? Hmm.
Uh, as humans, like it's a subliminal part of, like
Is
it
the
can also be
subliminal
used in
part or
it
a
can
consciousness?
no, it's a subliminal part, but it can also be used in human body. Like I can't
Hmm.
say it's necessarily a human. It's a subliminal part which can also be used in human body. Like
Okay.
I can't put the
Mm-hmm.
etiquette of
Mm-hmm.
being human.
Okay, the label. Okay.
The label,
Okay.
yes.
Talking about the pigs, yeah, the what it says in the Bible that Jesus he put some souls in the pigs. What do you perceive about this
Some
story?
what? Somewhat. I didn't
Uh,
understand the word.
the soul, subliminal parts.
Yes.
Yeah, they don't say subliminal parts. They say souls. Yeah,
Ah, souls, souls. Okay,
souls. Yeah. So subliminal
souls.
parts. He he put the subliminal parts in the pigs, and the pigs they were running wild or something like that in the story. What do you perceive about this story?
Okay, so basically the subliminal parts not wanting to be in that body, like as I said before, they knew, they were told actually that they will be punished for something they were made to believe they did wrong. Like it's some
Mhm.
sort of trick, some sort of they deal with some kind of holograms before being reincarnated in this kind of body.
Mhm.
Like they are tricked, they are put in a scenario created by the extraterrestrials.
Okay. Okay, disconnect from there, Cosmina. Was Jesus born on the 25th of December?
It was, it's not the way humans perceive it. Like it was more like a day. This day has many purposes, and besides the ones I mentioned earlier, this day was also chosen for him, uh, for the name of him because he wasn't he didn't have the life the books or the religions are saying, like the
Mm-hmm.
way they are
Okay,
making.
let's go
Yeah.
to his era, right? When was
Okay.
then? We go there. Okay.
Okay.
Observe.
So
Observe his DNA first.
that's what I wanted to say. He's a gray. He's a gray. Like it's nothing like the books are saying. It's not a
Mm-hmm.
human being. It's not. It's not. I don't see happening.
100%
Yes.
gray.
Yes. 100%. I see. The moment you told me to go there and see
Mm-hmm.
him, he showed up as a gray.
Mm-hmm. So did he had a life on Earth?
No.
Mm-hmm.
No. I don't see.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see the way. Like I don't see a human life or.
Mm-hmm.
I
Okay.
don't see living a human life.
Okay. So where do you see him now? Like you said, he didn't have a human life. Where do you see him?
Oh, where do I see him?
Yeah, where
Like,
is he now? I mean, where you went
oh,
to
basic.
observe him?
So he's basically, I see him in like he's with some other, like he's a worker. I see him with other extraterrestrials. He's
Mm-hmm.
somewhere
Mm-hmm.
in some sort of place, like a base. They are just doing
Mm-hmm.
like their own,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, let's
What they
go.
do
Mm-hmm.
usually.
Let's go on
Like I see
that.
him, he had just a mission, like it was some a purpose of like many other workers from
Mm-hmm.
that crowd too.
So did he had a human body? He had on Earth his mission?
Mm, no, I don't see a human body. More like he was a fraud. Like,
Mm-hmm.
uh, no, he was a like the term of him. It's a fraud because I see people writing. I perceive people writing about this life.
Mm-hmm.
They made other humans believe in,
Mm-hmm.
but
Mm-hmm.
it's nothing real. Like everything is just fiction.
Yeah. Okay, let's go on that. Let's go around that era, that time, right? When so-called his story took place, his life. And observe what happened on that time to for this story to be, to be told, can say, yeah? And
Okay.
quotation marks. One, two, three.
Okay, so basically, I
You just
see.
observe, yeah? Observe what's going on, where is that happening, or what place, what country. Okay?
Yeah. So I see some people. Okay, the Hebrew. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. It
Jewish,
already
yeah?
existed.
Okay.
Jews religions. It already
Mm-hmm.
existed. And I see some plans for the extraterrestrial, like they just thought of making another kind of religions, like with some few ideologies updated or modified, or they
Mm-hmm.
wanted to try another kind of mental manipulation,
Mm-hmm.
religious mental manipulation.
Mm-hmm.
Try it out, test it out, see how it works. They wanted to create further
Mm-hmm.
religions,
And how
further
they
ways
did
of
it? Yeah, how they did
so
it?
I see
What they
that
did?
I see
Mm-hmm.
a few. I this is where I wanted to reach. I see a
Mm-hmm.
few people.
Mm-hmm.
Well, in our times, you would say that they have schizophrenia.
Okay.
I see them. They hear voices. They were from
Okay.
this. They are from this Hebrew religion.
Okay.
I see they are like more like kalugar.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
You say in English.
Monk or something like that.
Some sort of monks, some
Mm-hmm.
sort, yeah, like they were extremely involved with
Okay.
Hebrew religions, and I see
Mm-hmm.
they. I'm looking at the scene like they are in some sort of room. There is a table of made of stone, and I
Mm-hmm.
see some extraterrestrials around them, like they are hearing the voices. They are not aware,
Mm-hmm.
and they believe this. They are given a special mission.
Mm-hmm.
It's what their God is telling them to write a book.
Are these the prologues, so-called? These they something like that they wrote? Mm-hmm.
What?
The
Pro,
prology,
pro.
prologues. I think it's English.
More like I don't know, like messengers. They are some
Mm-hmm.
sort of
Okay.
messengers,
Mm-hmm.
and they are told what to write
Mm-hmm.
in those books.
Okay. So what they are
And
writing in those books in general? The
so
story, this beautiful story.
yes, the story of this new religion. Like, but
Mm.
however, the information it has been modified during the time. Like, it's not the same as it was the first time these
Mm-hmm.
humans wrote it. Like, it kept on being modified, altered, based on what the extraterrestrials who started this project, uh, what they believed should be modified for a better working of this religion, of this
Mm-hmm.
experiment, of this project. They kept on modifying, adjusting, updating the project,
Mm-hmm.
and that's why I kept on seeing this book, like the information's written at
Mm-hmm.
first by these monks or whatever. I see it being modified and altered during the time. Like it's not the
Mm-hmm.
same.
Okay. So observe. Okay, I'll count one, two, three. the most important, let's say, points they wrote in these books, yeah? 1, 2, 3.
The most important
Important
point.
points, can say, yeah?
Okay, so basically, the first one, which is common with the other religions, is about a god, a supreme god. There is a supreme god.
How many points do you perceive that are the most important, can say?
3 points.
3
Three
points?
points.
Okay, this is the
Yes.
first one, okay.
First one, believing in this god,
Mm-hmm.
which is common to the other ones, but at the same time, it has few characteristics a bit different, altered, modified, updated.
Yeah.
Second one,
Mm-hmm.
fear. So it's belief, fear, fearing the god, fearing like
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
the fear.
This God, okay.
And the third one is limitation.
Mm-hmm.
Limitation of the mind, limitation
Mm-hmm.
of the consciousness. You are limited. You have to respect and follow certain rules which are ruled by fear.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to believe in this God or else you will get punished. Like it's
Punished. Mm-hmm.
again about fear. Like it's these 3 points, they are interconnected.
Okay. Okay. And you say they were like kind of modified. What do you mean they were modified from this? Because they look pretty good.
So
As a,
basically the points are the same, but the
the
teachings
teachings,
towards the
okay.
humans has been altered, updated,
Okay.
and modified.
They're altered to obtain what?
Better results.
What are the results they want to obtain?
People being stuck in this mental manipulation, this project, like the conscious, the collective consciousness being
Okay.
stuck, like as good as possible, as
Okay.
like they want to the most optimal results.
Okay. Okay. Very well, Cosmina. Disconnect from there. Do you perceive, let's say, this new, you said that, they started do this new religion, can say, right? This project, yeah?
Yeah.
Do you perceive this manipulation is done only through words or something else?
Is what?
Was this inbreeding of this religion and these teachings? Do
Yes.
you perceive that was it done through teachings, only
No,
teachings, or something else?
I didn't understand the last, like
No, okay,
the last
so
about teachings.
about the teachings, yeah, okay.
Yeah,
So was it done only through the teachings?
only through the teachings.
Yeah, only
What? The
this new religion, can say, yeah. So
okay.
we are still
Oh,
there,
if it
okay.
was
So,
implemented only through the teachings or another
or
kind of.
other things, devices or means, any means.
No, I see more ways of implementing it. But the first one started when they started to read the books, the teachings like
Mm-hmm.
on paper. This was
Okay.
how it started. Like this was the
Mm-hmm.
beginning of the project. Later on, they implemented another mm, how do I say, like
Okay, so they start reading the
contemplare,
books,
contemplare,
okay.
contemplare,
Uh-huh.
like
Things that
to make
happened. Okay.
things. Yeah, they
Okay.
made moments, things to happen, so it would be more
Okay.
believable
Okay.
because they had to
Okay. Let's
make people believe
observe.
in it.
Let's observe one person that is
Okay.
reading this book. Okay.
Okay.
Let's observe an energetic. What happens when she or he is reading one of these books? Observe it.
Okay, so basically, about other people reading the book, it didn't happen right away because I see these prophets or whatever they are, messengers, they wrote the book. Later on, I see some miracles happening.
Okay,
Uh,
so what about
they
those
work in strong
miracles?
collaboration with these extraterrestrials. So some miracle happened.
Okay.
They had
What kind of
to
miracles? Yeah, yeah.
they had to let people see miracles. People didn't know, like they didn't know. They just believed what was present in their face. I see some UFOs at some point. I'm looking at one moment. There was a prophet or whatever messenger.
What's his
It
name?
had some. Moise. That
Okay.
name came to me. I see
Mm-hmm.
some things written in a stone or something. I see some UFO coming in the sky, making some light, and I see like some martori. Martori.
Witnesses?
I see some witnesses around, like everything was planned.
Mm-hmm.
So people would, like people who don't know anything, so they would see and have questions and ask and have
Mm-hmm.
curiosities. And these
Mm-hmm.
prophets, they would be the ones responding, giving responses to their curiosities, but everything was planned from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
And later on, I see more people like they are questioning, they are
Mm-hmm.
getting the answers from the prophets, and they are răspândi, spreading,
To spread. Mm-hmm.
spreading the curiosities, what they saw, spreading what they saw to other people, and
Mm-hmm.
those other people to other people, and it's the egregore is forming this way of people
Mm-hmm.
starting to having questions and
Okay.
believing and joining this kind of egregore made by this new religion. So
Mm-hmm.
I see a process, like it has some steps planned from
Okay.
the like
Okay.
before.
Okay. I'll ask you directly now. Was it any energetical mental implant to promote this religion?
Yes, at first the implants are in these prophets, like they are in a, let's say,
Mhm.
heavy kind of scenarios
How they
involved. Like
got
they
those implants?
Uh, well, since they are extremely religious, extremely involved with the
Hmm.
gods, they say they are hearing.
Hmm.
They gave full permissions, like they gave all the permissions
Hmm.
to these said gods, and
Hmm.
these said gods they just implemented them and gave them whatever purposes or
Hmm.
whatever part of their missions.
Okay. Observe one of the prophets. See, does he have a subliminal part?
Yes, it does.
Hmm.
Some
Observe
of them,
one is.
not
Yeah.
all of them, some of them.
Okay.
But I see the subliminal parts more like I don't see them uh whole. I see their light diminished.
Dimmed. Okay.
Dimmed. Yes,
Hmm.
yes. I see a part of the subliminal parts, like it's fragmented.
Uh-huh. What happened with the rest of the subliminal part? Where is it?
I see it like it's fragmented and split for different purposes. Like a subliminal part, fragment is taken by whatever
Hmm.
extraterrestrial beings for whatever purposes. Another part is taken by another ones used for another kind of purposes, and one is like it's fragmented, and each fragment is used for a certain purposes.
Hmm. Okay, so let's say this prophet, he has this implant. You say he has an implant because I asked you and he said yes, yeah. So
Yes,
when he's
he's full of
dying,
implants.
mhm, mhm. So when he's dying, his subliminal part,
His fragment of what remained of his
okay,
subliminal
okay, the
part.
remaining of that his subliminal part, does it still has those implants?
Yes, like when it lives with the implants as well.
Mhm,
It's controlled. It's like in a cage. It's completely manipulated. Like it's totally manipulated.
mhm.
When he dies or they died, it's just taken for the next mission
Okay,
they are given.
okay, disconnect from there, Cosmina. So the we are coming to this Jesus story. Yeah,
Yeah.
is the story when he has those people at the table. I think he had some water and he turned water into wine. What do you perceive about this story?
Basically, I don't perceive anything because it's not true.
Okay.
I don't perceive
Mm-hmm.
anything. It's a fiction.
Mm-hmm.
It's made
Okay.
up. Like I don't see
Mm-hmm.
anything
Mm-hmm.
because
No,
it didn't happen.
this extraterrestrial, they didn't do that miracle.
Uh, I don't know how to say, but it's more like he had a purpose to manipulate the people. Like he was the little worker for this mission. Like
Mm-hmm.
he was the, let's say, one of the grays working for this mission. He was given a certain role in this
Okay, so
project.
you had
But
a life on Earth, yeah?
he had a purpose on Earth, but it's like he's a figure. But
Mm-hmm.
what is said in the books that happened, it didn't happen.
Okay. Okay, disconnect from there. I have another question. Who invented alcohol?
Okay, so a human invented it, but alcohol
Mm-hmm.
existed way before this religion, like it existed. Like I
Mm-hmm.
see some like ancient times, like
Mm-hmm.
another kinds of ancient religions
Yeah.
or whatever. Like I see the time of like when it
Mm-hmm.
was invented, there were another kinds of religions. That's what I
Mm-hmm.
meant.
Okay.
Basically, I see a human. He's a
Mm-hmm.
male gender. Uh, I see him like with gray beard. Like I think he's at a certain more advanced age. Like he's not young.
Mm-hmm.
I see like he's a I don't know how to explain. Like it's not something wow. Like it's a normal person, like a usual person, a usual human.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, who there's an idea which came in his mind, like
Mm-hmm.
how people were trying different recipes or whatever, creating new kinds of food or drinks or whatever. Like there was an idea coming in his mind to make this kind of recipe, but that idea I see it in energetical. It came from an interference. It came from,
Okay.
but he believed that it was an idea, just like a spark coming
So,
in his mind, like
so it
make
wasn't
this.
him? Was it help to create this idea?
Hmm?
Was it help? Was he helped to create this idea? You say
This
that?
idea was given by an interference, but he
Okay.
believed that it was his, like a
What
light bulb in his mind.
what interference?
I see a gray. It's is this gray? No, I see this gray.
What
So
gray?
the one who got the assignment of having this
Mm.
Jesus figure,
Oh, okay. So this is the same gray?
but it's way before the religion was
Hmm.
created.
So why did he give the human the idea of alcohol
Okay, so
to
basically, I see
create? Yeah.
this everything was set in place and planned. So there are steps planned to happen at some set times. So
Mm-hmm.
everything was already planned, everything was already set. So I see
Mm-hmm.
this moment happened way before the Christianity religion was created.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, there is a human, like he had some interferences from multiple past lifetimes, and
Mm-hmm.
he's just like unusual, cum se zice? Not redneck, I don't know, like țăran obișnuit.
Normal
A
peasant.
normal person living in a village.
Mm-hmm.
He has
Mm-hmm.
his own garden, his own
Okay.
whatever,
A
and
peasant can say, yeah?
yeah, just a
Mm-hmm.
usual human, just a simple
Okay.
human. And I
Okay.
see that
So he got this idea from this Greira. What they want to achieve for giving this human the idea how to make alcohol?
basically I see many purposes, and one of them is the addiction, which will happen
Mm-hmm.
later on. People getting addicted to this kind of substance because it's a
Mm-hmm.
toxic substance. It's a substance that poisons the subliminal part of someone, the physical body, the mental. I see
Mm-hmm.
it's like a poison for all bodies of
Mm-hmm.
someone, and it has many purposes. Like it's also used in a mental manipulation
Mm-hmm.
project, but the main purpose is to poison,
Mm-hmm.
poison and control, because
Okay.
poison diminishes
Mm-hmm.
like that,
It's diminishing. Okay.
diminishing an individual his power, like his
Mm-hmm.
light, his
Will, yeah?
power.
His will,
His,
yeah?
no,
His
his
will, no?
his subliminal part light, like his subliminal part power, it's diminishing because it's poison.
Mm-hmm.
It's like putting a fish net over the
Okay.
subliminal part of someone. Like it's
Mm-hmm.
like it's some form of control. It's
Okay.
control over
Okay. I see.
someone.
Okay, very well, Cosmina. Now disconnect. Take a deep breath. Raise your frequencies. Okay. We'll continue. We're gonna come back to our Christmas story. Okay.
Sure.
So this the Star of Bethlehem. This symbol. What do you perceive that is? Why was introduced into this story of Jesus?
Hmm. They had to make up a story about him, about how he was born, about his life, about
Mm-hmm.
everything. And I see this gray, he's the one coordinating this part about the figure. So basically, it's a figure created, but he's the one assigned with the mission of taking care of everything regarding this task he had. Um,
What about this story besides the star, these three mugs, they came and visit him? What's the meaning of this story? What's the subtle meaning, yeah?
okay, so basically, I see when I'm like I'm seeing some UFOs, I'm seeing something else different than the story itself. Like I
Okay.
see when you mentioned this,
Mm-hmm.
I don't see the story itself. I don't see it happening. But now that
Okay.
you mentioned this one, I see
Mm-hmm.
some three UFOs. I see, for example, on the sky.
Mm-hmm.
Like um, I
Okay.
see UFOs coordinating certain moments of miracles, the moments
Mm-hmm.
when they made people believe their stories of these religions, when they made people believe and join this new religion.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't see them happening the way they are spoken about. They
Mm-hmm.
are written in the books.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Disconnect from there.
And I
Connected to
also wanted
yeah,
to
go
add
ahead.
about
Mm-hmm.
this Jesus. Like I see him showing up that like there were moments in the Bible speaking about Jesus rising, reviving, living, whatever. I
Mm-hmm.
see those moments happening. I see them happening.
Mm-hmm.
But I see this gray like taking another kind of form in
Is
front
he
of
like taking
people.
a human form or is just a hologram?
I can't. It's more like I don't know how to explain. Like I see something. I see some ties strongly connected to the people, the ones, the witnesses. I see some strong ties to their mental. Like I
Okay,
also
so
see
observe
some.
these people, what they're seeing. Okay, they see Jesus rising or whatever. Observe what's
Uh,
happening. How
I
is this created, all this miracle?
I wanted to say that I see them in some form of
I
hallucinations. Like
see. Okay.
they are it's a strong
Hypnotized, kind of,
connection.
can say.
Yes, like
Mm-hmm.
it's strong connection to linked to their minds.
Mm-hmm.
I see a few people attending there, a few people
Mm-hmm.
attending there, and they have some predisposition to hearing voices or seeing. Like they have a predisposition. I see some modifications in their brain structure, chemistry,
Mm-hmm.
and also in energetical as well. Like I see some implants there. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's not this Jesus, he didn't show up in human form to everyone, any kind of human, whatever.
Okay.
No, there were some chosen people, chosen
Mm-hmm.
humans who were already prepared for this moment, and they were
Mm-hmm.
the ones spreading the information to other kind of people who weren't a
Didn't
part of
see it. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
this mission, of this
Didn't.
certain task.
What they weren't witnesses. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes, who weren't
Mm-hmm.
witnesses, and they were made to believe what these people who were already prepared for the moment saw.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Let's disconnect from all this. Disconnect, Cosmina.
Okay.
Take a deep breath. Okay. This Santa Claus, yeah, the figure of Santa Claus, why was created?
Mental manipulation for children.
Okay. Is
Yeah,
it an
basically it's
yeah?
another
Uh-huh.
extension to this entire, let's say, shit show.
Uh-huh.
Circus.
Cool. Uh-huh. Do you perceive that this figure of Santa Claus is an archetype from mythology or something like that?
um I see like yes and no,
Mm-hmm.
because these days about giving. Well,
Okay.
in human, yeah,
Giving,
human
yeah.
life. It's about giving, it's about being kind and whatever. And this Santa Claus is also uh, portraitizat, portrayed
Portraited.
as someone
Okay.
kind, as someone giving, as
Uh-huh.
someone whatever. Well, not only regarding children, but I see that children are targeted regarding this extension of their project.
Okay. Why they are targeted?
Uh, because they are not easier is they are not that easy to manipulate mentally regarding religions. Like they are not really, I don't see them being easy to manipulate. More like their parents are the ones forcing the beliefs upon them. Like you have to believe in this, that,
Mm-hmm.
and that. Like they are.
Mm-hmm.
I see them being disconnected. Like the younger they are, the harder they are to manipulate. They have to be
Mm-hmm.
forced into something. So they
Mm-hmm.
had to think of a, let's say, way to also manipulate them, like with something which, like the child mind is different. It functions different. You have to give that child something he would enjoy, he would like, in order to gain their trust and manipulate them, control them. It's a different mechanism for children.
Oh, if you've been good, good boy,
Yes,
you'll
if you
get a
are,
gift, right?
no, more
You'll
like
get a
if you,
reward, right?
yeah, yeah, like you have to give them something they would like, they would enjoy, they would
So they
want.
behave, yeah?
Yeah, so they behave, they would, yeah, they would do what you say.
Okay, okay, very well. This gift, this especially this this holiday, yeah, which is giving buying gifts not only for children and like all around to adults.
Yes. Yes.
What is behind this the material, like I say, spending? What is the subtle message? What is behind, like energetically, all this gift giving?
Okay, so basically, what you mentioned now, it's another purpose of this holiday. Yeah, it's not only about children, but it's another purpose you mentioned. Basically, it's about giving and receiving. It's it's working the same way with extraterrestrial. Basically, you give them and they receive. You give and they take. It's a similar way. Like it's also about collecting. It's also like about giving a part of you, something of you, uh, and other end, let's say, other end of this, like there is a, cum se zice, receptor și
The giver and the receiver, yeah.
the giver and the receiver. Yeah, like
Mm-hmm.
it's about it's about giving. You give
Mm-hmm.
something of you, and the other one receives. Most of the time, like the purpose is not giving back. Like it's not about having a balance, like not
Okay, I
losing.
see.
You
It's not.
basically
You're
lose.
saying
So
that
one
is
loses and one
that is
wins.
not energy exchange, right? This is
No, no,
just
it's
only
not.
one way it goes, right?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
But how you
This is
give
the
to
purpose.
somebody something of you because you just buy a gift and you give to somebody? How this?
Um, I see in energetical is different.
Mm-hmm.
It's another kind of purpose. It's the same
Okay.
way extraterrestrials functions with us.
Okay.
We give and they take.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Basically, um, so the way they manipulate us in a way we would give out of our own free will. We give because we want to make someone or someone happy.
Mm-hmm.
We feel it's about how we feel inside, and this is a fake feeling in energetical when we give to
Mm-hmm.
these extraterrestrials. Like they manipulate us, so we want to give what they want on our free will and feel good about giving them. But we don't know about this manipulation. We don't know what they are truly doing to us.
So when
It,
you when you give a gift to a person, what
yes, it's
happens in the energetical? You give the energy to an extraterrestrial?
yes, yes, yes. I see. Well, it's not exactly that way. It's more like it's tied to this holiday. Like it's tied.
Mm-hmm.
It's a day where it's energy is collected massively. And
Mm-hmm.
if you are a believer, like if you are doing it not detached from the
Mm-hmm.
beliefs, from the holiday itself, uh, if you are connected to this egregore of
Mm-hmm.
energies on this day,
Mm-hmm.
to these beliefs.
Mm-hmm.
There are some, like I'm looking at two people right now, one giving to other gifts on that day. I'm looking at this scenario and I see an interferences at the other end, the ones who's receiving. So basically, I see the one giving, he's doing it out of pleasure, it makes them feel good
Mm-hmm.
about themselves when they do it, when they give. And I see
Mm-hmm.
the other one receiving, but I also see an exchange of energy.
Okay.
I also see,
So if
a
it's
loss from the one who's
if it's
giving
an
it
exchange of
physical.
energy, then it's okay, right? It's not you just giving your energy, you can
No, I
say, yeah?
mean not exchange. I mean like giving without receiving. Like it's that process, I mean. Like they are giving, but
Okay.
in energetical they are also giving energy. Because
Okay.
basically you give without expecting, because this
Okay,
holiday
without
is
expectation.
about doing good. Is about doing good
Mm-hmm.
to someone without expecting back. You just do it out of
Okay.
empathy, out of
Mm-hmm.
love, out of you don't want back anything. You
And
don't
that's
want
not good
the
because you're giving your
exchange.
energy, right?
Yes, yes, you are giving without receiving. It's not a fair share. Like someone is losing,
Okay.
someone is gaining.
I see.
In
Mm-hmm.
energetical, it's the process is happening different. Like in physical, it doesn't seem harmful at all. It seems like it's a good
It's
practice.
fulfilling, yeah?
It's kind. It's full. Yes, yes. But in energetical, it's not the same way.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
I see that it's not the case. Like you can, I see it's not the case for someone who is conscious about what's happening on that holiday. Like if there's someone, let's say someone whose consciousness is free and they are just, I don't know, like they want to gift a dear one, and
Mm-hmm.
like when if they are not connected to this kind of egregores, I
Mm-hmm.
don't see it happening the same way, like
Okay, so this is what I want to ask you. How can you give a gift to somebody without giving energy, Cosmina?
being being disconnected to this from these programs.
Mm-hmm.
And it has to be someone, a part of your life who also gives you, like at let's say for a moment you
Just to
give
give you
that.
back, right?
Yes, give you back. Like it has
Something
to
in
be a fair
return.
exchange. Yes,
Okay.
yes. Maybe not in that exact moment, but
Okay.
maybe in another moment, like
Exactly.
it
Okay.
has to be something, a fair share.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes, very
It
good. Mm-hmm.
if there is someone only giving and someone only receiving, that's toxic. Like it's not
Mm-hmm.
something good for the
Mm-hmm.
subliminal parts.
Is it the same when you give to somebody advice and doesn't take the advice?
No.
No? Is it different? It's still giving energy, right?
um well, if they
When
are
you give
not taking.
advice to somebody, okay, observe. If somebody gives advice to somebody, there is energy, right? It's given energy, okay? Do you perceive
uh,
that?
yeah, but if they are not taking the advice, it's like blocking and like the energy returns
Okay.
to
So
the
the person
from.
who's giving advice is getting back the energy?
Hmm?
Is that energy coming back?
Yes, yes, because the one who's not taking whatever is given to them,
Mm-hmm.
they are blocking that energy, and it's returning back from to
Are
the
they
one who.
blocking consciously or unconsciously?
It really depends. It
Mm-hmm.
depends. Like it depends on many factors.
So if the energy comes back the same form,
Uh, yeah. I mean, no. Like, wait. I see. It's losing a bit of it on the way. Like it's
okay.
just losing. Like
And
it's not. No one is taking
how
it.
is that
Just
energy? Yeah, is this that energy, let's say, sent like like something like say solid, can say, right? We're talking energy metaphorically. Okay. So the person blocks it. So let's say it's like something like a ball, and when it's coming back, it's coming the same solid shape. We're talking
okay. So
metaphorically. Okay.
okay. So basically, I see these two people. Okay, the one
Mm-hmm.
sending, giving the advice to the other. The other
Okay.
is blocking. Like it's like raising a wall,
How
raising
is blocking?
a
How is that
mirror.
person? Yeah, how the person is blocking?
The moment they don't want to take what's given to them. In this case, the advice. So when it returns, I see that it returns, energy returns to the one who's
You give
sending
it.
it, but
Okay.
not entirely. Like some of the energy, it's losing itself on the way. A
Okay.
percentage of it.
So what happened when that energy comes back to the person who gave?
They are taking it back, but they don't feel the same. Like they start in time. In time, they start to feel tired.
Hmm.
They
Okay.
start to feel the exhaustion because they are losing
I see.
parts
So
of the energy on the way.
I see.
But it
So
happens in time because it's not a
okay.
high percentage of.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's interesting. So that person is blocking. Why the person is blocking? What are can be few causes that a person is blocking that energy that is does
Programs,
programs? Okay.
their own programs.
Mm-hmm. I see. Okay.
They are
Uh,
being controlled by their own programs.
mm-hmm. Okay, I had a question, I forgot it. Okay, disconnect from there, might come back maybe. So this tell me shortly subtle messages, right? About like Christmas. The bells, what do you perceive? Using of the bells,
Oh,
right? Jingle bells, yeah? On
okay.
Christmas.
So what I perceive regarding the bells, and
Mm-hmm.
I not only the little bells you put on a Christmas tree or whatever. I also uh, it's also
The
regarding the bells
songs and
at the
everything, right?
church,
Okay.
the churches. Like yes, the
Mm-hmm.
sound. I see like in energetical, it's activating some implants in
Okay.
people, the ones implanted. It's like
Mm-hmm.
boosting their implants, the functions of their implants. I see some energetical connections between the interferences and the implants and the subliminal parts interfered and implanted. Like the moment that the bells are ringing,
Mm-hmm.
whatever that sound is programmed. That sound of the bells is programmed.
And the churches, you say, right?
Not only churches, but the churches bells, they have a massive type of energy, a massive type of control.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's a huge
Mm-hmm.
tool, let's say,
Mm-hmm.
with huge impact.
Okay. Observe the sound of a church bell. Compare it with less the sound of a yoga ball. You know the difference,
Y-
yeah?
Yoga.
Yoga ball, like down, the Tibetan yoga balls,
What are
and
yoga balls like?
those I think they're copper balls, and you just poke them with a stick, a special stick.
Yoga ball.
Yoga
You
balls,
mean
the
you mean the
Tibetan.
triangles? Like there are some
And
triangles just
there are some triangles too, but there are some just metal balls. They are, I think, copper, and they make a sound when you hit it with a special stick, like the metal makes a sound.
what are those used for? I don't think I've heard of them, or I'm just not understanding.
Yeah, it's okay. Okay, disconnect from there. Uh, you don't
I
have to
don't know.
understand. That's fine. What is a subtle message, right? We know about the bells, yeah? What is a subtle message about the candles used for this holiday, especially?
Opening portals.
Oh, yeah? Mm-hmm.
Basically, it's like a mm, transit. I think
Mm-hmm.
transit between, like it's an easier way of access for the interferences. Like opening a portal, it's easier for them to access our spaces. It's
Mm-hmm.
not about the physical world, it's about our spaces as subliminal parts. The
Mm-hmm.
moment we use those candles,
Mm-hmm.
and we use them for with the intention tied or related to these religious practices or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
we are opening portals in our space. That's
Mm-hmm.
why I put the accent on our space, because they are already in
Okay.
our physical world, but we are giving access to our space.
Okay. What about going to in those churches and lighting a candle? What's happening there?
Okay, so basically there is a massive egregore of extraterrestrials, a massive. The moment we light up a candle, we are
Mm-hmm.
opening like a door to our
Okay.
space. They are
When you
entering
light up a
freely. They
candle,
are coming
mhm,
freely in our space.
especially on the, I don't know, other religions, but they are the same. I think the Catholic too. But in the Orthodox religion, they can light a candle for the dead. What do you perceive that is happening in energetic when you light a candle for somebody from your family that passed away?
Basically, for example, we are at the funeral, okay?
Mm-hmm.
There are many people, lots of people. There is a lot of suffering. There is an entire, a massive massive collect
Collecting? Yeah?
massively collecting the energy. Like the
Mm-hmm.
moment there's fear, there's suffering, there's depression,
It's
it-
it's
it's
a it's
producing
it's a beauty.
a lot
It's a
of
nice
energy.
cocktail, yeah? It's a nice
Yes, a
cocktail.
huge
Mm-hmm.
delicious
Delicious cocktail. Okay.
cocktail.
But when you light this
The
okay, when you light that candle, people go into church and they light the candle for the live ones and the dead ones. Do you see any difference when you light for
Yes, I
the,
wanted to
what's the
reach there.
difference? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
There are more entities there. They are called something with air. Some entities responsible for the deaths, like you found them in cemeteries. They come there and attach themselves to the living ones who are suffering for the dead ones.
Okay, I see.
Something with air. Some entities called something with air.
R, air.
With air, yes. I know something with air anyway. Like you found them in cemeteries. They are different types. Like they are related to the dead. They are attaching themselves to the living ones, to the living, like the subliminal parts who are still in the physical world.
But where before attaching to the living ones, where they do they live these ones? They're like parasites, where?
Yes, they are like parasites. But like I see them being responsible of the disincarnate.
Disincarnated?
Disincarnated, like I
Mm-hmm.
see some ties with them. They are manipulating them.
Mm-hmm.
The ones who are stuck here.
Is it a
They are keeping them stuck. They are still collecting.
is it a race or a species?
Uh, no, like it's something different. It's racers. More like a species, I guess. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's something different from others. They have another kind of purpose. They are still collecting. They still have this common purpose of collecting energy, but they are doing it in another kind of ways. It's something different. Like they are
Mm-hmm.
different from the others. Like I
Okay.
see some collaboration like I see some collaboration to a point with other
Mm-hmm.
kind of species, but they are functioning differently.
Mm-hmm.
And besides the other ones at the funeral, I also see these ones who have another kind of purpose, who function differently. Like
Mm-hmm.
there are many kind of races and
Okay.
species at the funeral,
Yes.
but there are also
Okay.
these ones.
So when you light, you said you light the candle for the dead one, but when you light a candle for a person who's alive, what it's the same thing? Like when you light the candle, like with
I
the
see
energetical. Mm-hmm.
it's the same thing but functions differently. Like I
Mm-hmm.
see the moment you light up a candle for someone
Mm-hmm.
and pray to whatever
For
God
the person.
to
Oh, yeah.
for the
Okay.
person to take
Mm-hmm.
care of them or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I see a tie forming. So
Yes.
it's a tie forming like or strengthening to that said person, even if it's dead or alive. But this tie is controlled, manipulated, and taken advantage of by the interferences, by the extraterrestrials, so
Okay. So
the
is a
ones
type
you send the
form?
message to.
Is it a type form from the person praying or the person is it's praying for?
It's a tide formed by. It starts from the person who is praying, the one
Yes. Okay.
who's
So
manifesting the prayers.
what permits that tie to connect to the person the other one's
Attachment,
praying? Attachment.
attachment. Yes,
Attachment
yes.
to what? To the person that was praying
Okay,
for? Mm-hmm.
so basically the one praying is
Mm-hmm.
saying the prayers, but the
Mm-hmm.
other one, the one who's either alive or dead, it's someone dear to us. We are not we are usually lighting up, the ones in stuck in this kind of egregore. They are lighting up the candle for someone dear. Basically, there is an attachment formed. The moment they are sending
Because it's an emotional attachment, yes?
yes, yes, the
Okay.
moment they are sending this kind of creation, let's say,
Mm-hmm.
manifestation, even
Mm-hmm.
if it's a toxic one, and I will speak about this later on. The moment they are saying this kind of sending this kind of creation to the other one, the other one is automatically accepting because there is this attachment, this emotional attachment formed. They are
Mm-hmm.
just they gave a permission the moment they accepted this emotional attachment, so they are accepting it just like that, like the permission already exists, and the ones truly the ones behind the strings, the ones who is actually gaining something and taking advantage of the ones who's actually winning something out of this are the interference, the extraterrestrial beings, because when you are sending this prayer, you are doing it you are I know, like sending to a god, like first of all you are sending the message to a god, like please
Help
take
the
care
other
of this
person. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
help the other person,
Yeah.
so the
Okay. So
message goes first to the
you give access to the other to one of the from one of the friends, and how that other person still having like being having an emotional attachment to the one praying, how can she not, let's say, create that tie? Yeah.
If they are conscious, if they have the level of consciousness and they are detached, they are neutral, only this way.
How they stay neutral? Explain more.
Having the level of consciousness, realizing that emotional attachments, religions, and all of these programs which are used on earth to manipulate mentally and manipulate the human being, they are just programs. They are made by these interferences. They are toxic. They are not good. They, if they are conscious and release themselves, set themselves free, like they have to have this level of consciousness and neutrality and not
Okay,
be attached to
let's pick
anyone
an
or anything.
example of mother and daughter. Yeah, mother and daughter.
Okay.
It's a strong connection, right, between a
Yeah.
mother and daughter.
Yeah.
Either the daughter might pray to for her mother, or maybe wants to help her mother, or the mother wants to help her daughter, or
Yeah.
praying. Okay, how one of the other one who's being prayed for can uh, stay unaffected, can say, yeah, by this prayer
Okay.
or help. Yeah.
Okay. So basically, if both of them are religious, so if both of them practice praying, there's no way. Like they are both of them. They are connected to the same egregor.
Okay.
That egregor is taking
Okay. In the
advantage.
case, they are not
In the
religious.
case, yes, if one of them is religious and the other one is not,
Mm-hmm.
uh, basically, if the other one is conscious, these are just life scenarios. They were put in certain life scenarios, and what's the uh, the truth about emotional attachments and how they are used, what for what purposes they are used by the interferences and the programs and whatever. If they are conscious, the prayers won't affect them. It won't go to their way. Like
Okay.
the prayer of the,
What
let's say, of the
happen if
mother.
both of them, they're not religious, but they want to help the other one because it's her daughter, or the other way, or it's her mother? I need to help her.
I don't see this process happening because they are detached from the egregores, from the interferences. So they are just like, I see the exchange of energy, like they are helping each other, they are conscious. They are not tying themselves to any kind of programs or whatever, any kind of this planet's
Okay,
program.
let's come back to the, okay, because there is no prayer, let's come back to this advice. Yeah, it's maybe something similar, can say, as a prayer, but it's just an advice. It's a form of helping. Yeah, the advice. Yeah, it's energy. It's the energy ball you're sending. My question that I forgot now again. How it can happen that the person, okay, one person needs advice, needs help. Okay, so you giving her some points what to do. Okay,
Okay.
and okay, and the other person might receive it, might, maybe that advice, that ball maybe might go through her, then maybe it's how the others giving the advice not to be affected at all by this energy kind of that didn't go through, or it coming back. How can that the other person be unaffected?
Okay, so basically the case you mentioned right now is a bit different from what you asked me earlier
Okay.
because the other one is asking for that help.
Yes.
He needs that information. Needs, like he's asking. They're asking
Okay.
for it. So the other one is giving the information. It goes to them. Is not blocking. If it's about someone
Yes.
who's asking, who wants
So
it,
it's not blocking. So it's going.
there is no blocking.
Uh-huh.
It goes, but it's about the time of metabolization, of metabolizing that information. It's about their own their own
Pace. Yeah.
rate of
Time. Okay.
of
Is there price of understanding?
of
Of
understanding,
understanding.
yes, of
Okay.
understanding the information. Maybe for some people it's more delayed. That's based on their own perceptions,
Okay.
programs, or whatever they have, like their own mind, their own level of consciousness. So I see them receiving. They are receiving, the advice, but they are manifesting, I guess, it later on. Like
Okay.
it doesn't happen at that time. For some people, it happens later on. If each one has his own rhythm.
Uh, uh, that advice, let's say, yeah, it's if it's not put into action, does it manifest?
I don't see this not put into action because I see this person like they are taking they are taking the advice but putting it in action later on in life. Later on, maybe this life, maybe another lifetime, but they are doing it like they are putting it in action at some point because once they take it, once they are not blocking it, it's there. Like they are integrating it. They are accepting, they are integrating, they are taking it. So at some point, they are also manifesting it in uh, let's say in another kind of planes like physical or mental or whatever, but
So if it's not still put it into
they're
action, is
conscious.
this ball, let's say this ball is coming back to the sender?
No, in this case it's not coming back.
It's
They
not.
are taking it, they are
It's coming
accepting
back
it.
only when this was sent without being
We
required, yeah?
Yes,
Ask for help,
yes,
yeah? Let's
yes,
say, yeah?
yes, 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 yes,
When it's blocked, just you say you want to help somebody,
yes.
just I'm giving you this advice.
An unasked advice, let's say.
Huh?
An unasked advice, like they did not ask for it, they just
Yeah,
giving it.
okay, so this is a general case when people they want to help somehow, but they don't know what they're doing. Kind of this ball is going to them,
Yes,
it's hitting the wall, the blocking wall, and it's coming back to them, and that's why they feel
yes,
tired and all that, right?
yes,
Okay, very well, Cosmina. I think we got some answers, right?
yeah.
Yes. Okay, before closing this investigation, I want you to give, let's say, a positive message, right? For
Okay,
humanity regarding the holiday of Christmas.
okay.
Look some like some benefits of this holiday and this earth created, yeah, on the matrix.
Wait, what? Can you repeat?
Okay, okay,
Okay,
just
so
okay, look for a positive
a
message.
positive message,
Just
a
look
positive
for
part.
something that will be beneficial.
Okay, so basically people being united in the good sense. Like the consciousnesses, they on that day they become united in the good sense. Maybe like during the years maybe they are separated in different kind of ways like mentally, physically, emotionally, and the list goes on, but on that day it brings all the consciousness, all the subliminal parts, like the way they are naturally united in the source, in the source they came from. Like this is a good part about it, even if
Mm-hmm.
the day it's used in another kind of, yeah,
Okay.
senses, but that's the good part. Like everyone is united the
Mm-hmm.
way they are naturally or were naturally back when they were in the source, when they
Okay.
left from there and left to explore.
So you can say you kind of meeting or you meeting of subliminal parts, can say,
Like
right? In the
they meet again,
mm-hmm,
they are united again like they used to be when they were in the source, in a way, in a
mm-hmm.
way.
On that how you call that
Because all subliminal
wine.
parts are interconnected actually, and they are interconnected since the source in a way. Like they are independent, but at the same time they are also interconnected in a healthy way.
Mm-hmm,
Like they can reach to each other easily. Like there is a healthy connection from back when they were in the source, and
mm-hmm,
they still have this. This is a thing. I don't know if I could say genetically. Like it's something.
mm-hmm,
It's how they are. It's how subliminal parts are. How they
mm-hmm.
were. They are as
They
beings.
just are, yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm,
yeah, they just are, yes.
mm-hmm. Okay, very well, Cosmina. Take a deep breath, disconnect from everything, everyone, and everybody. Disconnect from all the information in this investigation. I will count from 1 to 3, and you're gonna come back on the present I'm talking now. 1, you start to feel your body lighter and lighter. You can move your hands, you can move your feet. 2, You feel good. Your vibration is ideal for you. You feel happy. You feel complete. You feel very, very powerful because it's just you, the power you are. 3, you can open your eyes when you're ready. Welcome, darling.
Thank you.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good.
Yeah.
If you didn't stop me, I don't know, like there were certain moments when there was a lot of information, like it was coming chronologically, and I think if you wouldn't have stopped me, I would have talked like a
For
broken TV.
10 hours. For
Yeah,
10
like
hours, right?
for 10 hours, yeah,
I know.
continuously.
I know. That's the thing. Like, this thing we need to practice to make it under like the information for an hour, because the longer it is, people they will lose interest and they will
Interest,
lose
yes,
focus too, right? You lose focus when
yes,
it's too
yes.
much. So to be more concise, so I'm stopping you. Take a deep breath and pull the things together in short, simple
Well,
10 words.
I mean, I I I
But
I
you're getting
I
better and
also
better.
forgot to breathe at some points. Like I wasn't breathing anymore. I was just talking.
Okay,
So you
so
did good.
yeah, that's good.
Stopping me
You were,
and telling me to breathe, just breathe.
let me say, because you forget to breathe. Well done. Bine ați venit la canalul meu de YouTube, Iulia Regressive Hypnosis. Vreau să fac o mică paranteză când menționez că informația este contaminată sau parazitată. Deja când zicem contaminat, deja este limitat cuvântul, că în suportul telepat obține informația, poate să o ia din conștiința colectivă, care poate și ea să fie parazitată, sau o ia prin filtrele care le are, filtrele personale, convingerile și credințele. Când zic că informația este nulă, este activă numai dacă o punem în aplicare. Noi trebuie să știm că suntem puterea noastră și în spațiul nostru energetic nu poate intra nimeni fără voia noastră. Energie, informație, entitate, chiar și persoană fizică. Vă mulțumesc și ne vedem data viitoare. La revedere!